Hi guys, Michelle from the Scrap Shop here, and I have a fun chair makeover project to share with you today. But first I wanted to talk a little bit about the prep work and things that go into creating a new project. You may or may not know, but my day job is being a biochemist, and so we're all about safety and all about planning ahead and making sure we have everything we need before we start any of our lab experiments. And doing your crafting and DIYing is kind of similar, because if you don't have everything you need and if you're not safe, nothing's going to go right. The great folks at 3M were kind enough to send me some of their products to use to create some of my projects. So I thought maybe we could go through the box of all the fun stuff they sent me together. So, I don't know about you, but we're really big on antiques and old pieces of furniture and things like that. And one of the things that you may not think about is the fact that back in the day they used a lot of lead in the paint. And so 3M has these great lead checks that you can use and see if any of your old furniture has lead. And I know that as a mommy of two little ones who like to chew on random pieces of furniture in my house, this is a great thing to have, because even if you're not planning on giving it a makeover, you may want to test the paint for lead, just to see if maybe it's something that's not safe for your kids to be around. So these are great if you're using power tools, earplugs, because some of those power tools can be really loud, especially when you're sawing wood or metal or any of that kind of thing. Heavy duty gloves. You need to have these for staining, painting, or anything like that. Face masks. These are great for painting, for sanding, for anything where you're going to have a lot of particles flying around in the air, because you definitely don't want to inhale those things. Safety glasses, and these may be the coolest safety glasses I've ever seen. They actually look like sunglasses. I'm excited to wear these today. But eye protection is key. I mean, if you get something that flies up into your eye, what are you going to do? You have to stop your whole project. So go ahead and wear them if you think you look silly. If they're not cool like these, go ahead and put them on, because in the long run, it's for the best. And all you painters know, paint tape. This stuff is awesome. I use it in my everyday crafting, not just for big furniture projects and things like that. This is always something that I keep in my desk. It's great stuff. And of course, for any painting project, staining project, you're going to want to sand. And so there's different grits that you can get. So the first one we have here is for a paint stripping. It's an 80 course. It's super heavy duty. Perfect for things that have a very thick coat of paint or thick amount of stain on them. Next up we have the 120, which is the medium. This is what I'm going to be using today, because the chair that I'm working on doesn't have paint on it. It's not heavily stained, and I think this would be a good starter to get me a nice surface to paint on. And finally we have the 220, which is really fine and is great for using in between your paint jobs or in between your staining jobs. You put down a layer, put down a coat, smooth it out, put on your next coat. Good stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to use some of these great products today, and what I'm making over is this cute chair that my husband's grandmother found. I love this thing. It's just an old school desk chair. So I guess it's time to start sanding.